tell y'all, man, that this nigga Charleston White, my nigga, is more exciting to these white boys than an action-packed Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, man. It's unbelievable, man. But how, and I'm 55, that how much they don't know still, and the game has all been given away. And so it's like now he's like the one that's coming out, which is good, and they really gravitate to him, and I'm glad. But it's really amazing that they still don't know a lot about a lot. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know, you'll never know. But man, it is just a trip. I cannot even myself stop listening. But yeah, man. Man, I had a dream last night, a beautiful dream, and all my kinfolks was in it. Yeah, I'm headed through Lafayette. I come out of Lafayette, Louisiana now, headed back to Romeoville, Illinois, Chicago, to deliver this load, man, and pick up another one and keep on going. After I took the dog home down there, my wife told me to take the dog home, so I took him home back out here. But yeah, and the revolution will not be televised, I guess was what they say. But that's all I really had to say right there, man. I'll just be amazed how much they still don't know, and it could be one after another one giving the game away, and they still enhance the frame of a lame brain, and then they'll pick it up gradually again. You know what I'm saying? And it's been fun to watch it. You know what I'm saying? All these years I've been watching it, because I was a green ass nigga too in the beginning, in the neighborhood, in the hood, or whatever, learning the hard way, like Pop say, bump my head up against the wall until I figured it out. And this is what I ended up doing, because I ain't really never been good at nothing but working. I was pretty good at selling weed, but just never did want to go to jail. Because when I went to jail, when I got busted for selling dope, and I got off in that bracket, I seen that was a slave plantation, and that if I keep messing up, I was gonna be hidden away, and never was gonna be coming out of there. And that wasn't for me. I wanted to go to college and mess with them girls, and I had plans on getting a degree and getting that money, because I knew that back then they said if you had a degree, you make $250,000 more than a person without a degree. I knew that much out of my common sense, because I never was really book smart, but I knew that much. If I had a college degree, because my partner down there I was watching him, and he was smart and innovative, and he was deeper in the hood than I was, so he was my example of how to get out too, and he helped me to be as much as I am, which ain't nothing, but it's something today. So, with all that being said, I'm just telling y'all, man, the ones that's out there glamorizing gangsterism and pimping and hoeing, you women too, floozies and educated women and women, men that want to be men, all of y'all, because it's your decision. It's your eternal soul, not mine. And I ain't gonna talk against you, but I'm gonna still talk to you, because I don't want to see y'all in hell. I know I'm going to heaven, and you can see heaven from hell, and hell from heaven. And I hope my name is in that Lamb Book of Life, because that's true. I believe in it. I don't care how much anybody, damn God or Jesus, they can keep on doing it, keep on doing it. My mama showed me how to pray, and my mama was a dark skinned lady, real dark, Chaco dark. I got Chaco dark sisters and light, bright sisters too. My whole family is like a ornament of Christmas light display. So I ain't prejudiced about nothing. I might have been hateful and chip on my shoulder because of the way that America is uneven and the money ain't issued right, and how the odds are stacked against started to not succeed. So yeah, I was mad, angry, and I'm learning how to be humble so I won't crumble like Pippa Ken say, and all of that. But I'm just trying to give out advice, man, because I know that's what God wants me to do, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do. I don't care about being rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich in spirit, and that's good enough. I'm gonna get that bag. I done had a bag before, not a whole lot of bags, but I had a bag. You know, in my world, 15,000 is like 15 million to me. I can make that work and keep on going. But if I ever get my hand on a bunch of cash, like 100,000 to me, gonna be 100 million. You know, and I don't want to see Jay-Z and Beyonce at the top. I'm gonna still do what I do now. They ain't gonna never let me in that door. I tried to do all of that as a youngster. I tried to be a model and all of that. I remember walking across the stage, going to the interviews that they had. You know, they was giving out advertisements. You know, we got a modeling agency's gonna be at such and such hotels and all that. I went to that, and I remember competing and all of that, and I almost got choked. I remember walking across the stage, and one of the agents and stuff, they were looking at me. One of them would say, get him. The other one was like, no. See, I know then that they wasn't never gonna let me in that door, and it was because of God didn't want me to be in that door. Because once you enter that world, you know, it's just something about it that's gonna hinder your soul from being with God, and that's where my originality came from. I was already with God. You know, this is the second earth age. I told y'all that. I still ain't got into the teaching of my revelation yet, and I'm because I want to do it right. You know, and I don't want to come in like a hypocrite. You know, I make sure my life is all the way right as it can be before I get to teaching y'all that word right now. I'm speaking to you. You know, I'm your brother. You know what I'm talking about? You might not like me, you might not want to hear me, but I'm your brother, you're my brother, you're my sister, I'm your brother. For real. And I got 4 sisters. Most of my family is women. Yeah. And you can be a witch and you can be a warlock. That's a male witch. And that's and all of that, some of them is for the good, some of them is for the bad. You know? And so I'm not down in nobody, because I know I'm not perfect, and I know that any day I can fall off again and go back down that dark road that I was already on. I didn't start out on that road. Is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. I just experienced it, so I'm trying to share my life experiences with y'all, hoping that it'll help you not go through some dope that I went through that cost me 12 and 13 years of my life. You see, not in prison, but I was imprisoned in my mind. Now in the free world, picture that. You know, and I'm glad because I'm blessed to be here today. There's been a lot of people that just try to kill me because they didn't like me. Because I was, you know, might have been taking a woman, or might have been a girl liking me that they wanted to like them. Because that's the way it was back then. I told y'all about that Crip nigga that came out of California trying to kill me. And never could end up being my friend, because he say my mama reminded him of his grandma. Then the nigga befriended me, took me to all the drug houses and there, picked me up in his BMWs and everything. That's how God do it. I'm just trying to see. Ain't nothing to tell y'all, ain't nothing more powerful than God. God's so evil too. He created the devil his son. He gonna destroy him in the end. It's just the way it is. And I just, you know, I think that's why Jesus had to come and get crucified, so he could feel better about destroying Lucifer, Satan, the cherub, which was originally the protector of the mercy seat, which the seat Jesus sat on, but he wanted to be that seat. He didn't want to protect it. And that's why I think the devil's stupid, because he's that powerful that God trusted him with protecting Jesus. Man, if God had me that powerful like that, I'd be, yeah, because that's Michael. See, picture Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Those are the ones that protect. They protect. He's holding the devil down. Yeah, if I was that powerful, man, yeah, I'm satisfied, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Ain't no telling how long they wingspan stretch. You know, some of them got 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 sets of wings. Man, you know, nobody care nothing about being no savior. You know, at, and he was the best at that. That's what he was the best at. Okay, let's protect him then. That's what, man, yeah, so I'll be tripping on the devil. He gave that up so he could be the pretty boy. He wanted to be the pretty boy, you know, and all of that, because he was too beautiful. Anyway, yeah, man, more to it than you know. And if you don't understand the beginning, you ain't gonna never understand the end. You know, and they can find all those other gods, they bones been dug up and everything. But you can't find Jesus' bone, because he rose and took the sting out of death, defeated the devil in death. I'm down with that. I don't care how much they count and say it ain't real. I know it's real. And I done seen miracles in my life. Seen a nigga trying to kill me one time for messing with his girlfriend. And I'm dropping off at the house. And then he pull up behind me in a candy paint. I think it was a candy paint cutlass photo or something back, a little short, the short body photo with some date with some magazines on it. Nigga pulled out his gun, and I'm sitting. I had a RS Camaro with the T-top with the magazines on it. And the girl told me she didn't have no boyfriend, so you know. Back then, I was just trying to be a little player. I just, you know, that was my thing on the weekend. Ride around, get a hotel room, and try to mess with girls. That's how. It sounds tricky, but that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? And I kept money in my pocket. And I was selling dope and weed at that time. Didn't know how to do it, but it was still where it's so easy. Anybody can do it. What I'm trying to say, it don't take a rocket science to do that shit. You know, it take a rocket science to learn how to master it and not get on the dope. That's the whole trick of the game, because it's the devil's game, and he gonna try his best to get you to do that dope. So whether you sniffing or smoking. But anyway, yeah, the nigga tried to put his gun on me, and I remember he cocked the gun and a bullet flew out the chamber. He kept on cocking it, and I counted the bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When that clip with empty, God say, okay, talk to him. Try to reason with him. I say, hey man, you gonna kill me over a girl? I say, man, homegirl told me she didn't even have a boyfriend. And he just left me and went to her, and they started arguing and fighting. I said, now back around this nigga and don't never come back. And that's what I did. That was in Maine, Texas. That's the first miracle I ever seen. But that's a miracle, man. The niggas are jealous. Jealous niggas will kill you over a girl. And for real, them niggas, you know, some niggas, man, they love them girls, man. I used to be like that. Sucker for love is what we call it. Sucker for love, man. Don't never, and I can't say don't never be one, because if you like women, you might end up being one, because a woman is tricky. That's why I talk about witches. A woman got a way of putting a spell on a nigga with more than just that thing between her legs, nigga. She can look at Delilah and Samson. Delilah she was conniving, trying to get that secret out of Samson. First he was good with it. He just playing with her, you know. And then, you know, because she was talking to them, the people that wanted to kill him, and figure out where his strength come from. They knew he was in love with Delilah, and they used her against him. That's how a woman will do you. So I'm just telling you, anybody can end up being a sucker for love. Even the hardest niggas on women Mackie niggas on women done fail to them. Because, you know, you playing with fire, and eventually you gonna get burned. It's just the way that game go, man. You know, I told you about the pimping and hoeing. I started out trying to be the pimp after I read Iceberg Slim Pimp. I had ran into a cowgirl. I thought that was God telling me this is your chance to get in the game. Go and do what you gotta do, and I did it, and it ended up being the hoe. Because I had a renegade girl, didn't even know it. She was cold with it. A renegade girl, man, a prostitute, period. I heard Pimpin' King say it, is the baddest kind of woman. She's more badder than the gangster woman, the prostitute woman. Yeah, her game is enhanced out the frame. That's enough, man, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't checking me out. Y'all ain't trying to hit me. Y'all just listening to who y'all think is hip and all of that, man, you know. I'm trying to give it to you. You keep on listening to them lame brains and shit, and you're going to end up in the pen bumping booty and nuts to ass or whatever they do in there. And y'all keep on being gullible. Like my daddy told me, quit being gullible. But if you're going to keep on being gullible, then you ain't going to fuck with a nigga like me. And I ain't going to just keep on giving it all the time. That's why I don't keep doing these videos all the time. Because y'all don't take what I say seriously, or no nigga like me, unless they look like the nigga you think it's supposed to be. You know what I'm talking about? So, and I done grew up on all these old lame rap niggas and shit who I thought was this and that and the other, from, you know, from Master G all the way up to Pimp C. You know, I didn't listen to all of them. Met Bum B in a truck stop, ate his hamburger at the festival down in Queens and all of that. So I'm just saying, man, you know, I'm trying to give it to you and give it to you to help you. You just want to shoot niggas and kill niggas, and you think that's all it is to life, then that's, you know, I feel sorry for you, you know. That's all I can say.